What up, what up? This is your boy Checo.
This is your boy Noe. What up?
And this is Compas Unfiltered. Thank you guys for listening, for watching. Make sure you guys follow all of our social media, subscribe and like.
And make sure you go rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you drop a comment on YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Enjoy the episode.
Fierro.
Oh, you're on yours, though, no? Oh,
yeah, but it was...
Yeah, you should still get it, see?
Yeah, now, like, I see some messages and stuff like that, but...
Yeah.
You already know I'm slow on this shit, bro.
Yeah, anyways.
Ni pa que, güey.
I'm like, yeah.
Actually, huge shout out. Are you going to introduce her or qué pedo?
Welcome, Iris. Compas Unfiltered.
So what I was going to say was, she was one of the first people to help me with, like, pulling up the account and how to post and how to do a video and... like how to switch back, all that shit, you know, and like, hey, dude, like, I'm still struggling though. I just haven't reached out anymore because I know you're busy as hell.
I still help you. I know you.
Yeah, but like sometimes,
like, you know, he struggles.
Yeah,
I struggle as hell, man. There's not a time that we haven't gone live here at his house
that you're like, how do I go on? How do I turn it off?
No, y lo peor, güey, que siempre se me cae el teléfono. It's like always like a boom. I was like, oh damn, fuck. Let me put it back. You know, way. There has not been one time that we go live that it doesn't fall. I think I went live once at home y también se cayó, güey. So I'm like, damn, bro.
And at one point, we didn't even know how to exit, I think it was, out of the live. Like, bro.
You're like, close app.
That's I was so like, funny. What are we doing right now?
Se nos nota la edad, güey, neta.
Easy.
Like, it kind of sucks, but...
Even with our stories, I'm like, compa, I already posted. Like, oh, shit, I did it on ours?
Oh, yeah. So I did a little quick video to promote our episode. And then I did Spotify too. I posted it. And he's like, dude, I already did it. But I just forgot to switch back to mine to post this. I was like, ah. And this guy, of course, he's going to, the perfectionist that he is, you know? Not perfectionist, but ¿cómo se dice when you on it?
Perfectionist?
No.
I'm like,
when you have a symptom, not a symptom.
A symptom?
ADHD?
Yeah, this was that.
I don't have ADHD.
Hey, dude, I already posted it. Like how the hell did you know?
Why don't you guys time it, like, or schedule it to post?
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can schedule
for like the stories.
Oh, I don't know. Not for stories, I guess not. But for your like regular post, like if you're gonna post on the like a post, you can schedule that.
I kind of have fun doing it though.
Okay.
Like I don't always record
struggle.
myself doing it. Yeah, I do struggle. But I'm saying like to promote, like a veces sí me grabo, hey. Le hago como hey, aquí andamos. Jálese, follow. I'll be extra with the thumbs up, fool.
That's funny.
Anyways, welcome back, Iris. This is actually your third time on the pod.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you had the siblings, and then we had one you coming out.
Yeah.
That's been over a year, bro. That's crazy.
That's a long time.
It's been a long time.
That's
for
insane.
that for the first one. So, small recap for people who are watching and listening. Do you want to do the recap? I mean, how long or how has it been since then, like with your mom and everything else?
Oh, yes, the recap for that. Oh, they always ask me about this. So last time that I talked to you guys about it, she was accepting or whatever. She's still I feel like, yeah, there's progress. Like, she's more like respectful towards like my lifestyle, I guess. Mm-hmm. Pero, pues, she's respectful. Like, she's not going to accept it. It's just... She's come a long way, though. We're not going to give her the credit that she deserves. She just has her own mindset.
Because the first time we had you on, obviously we couldn't post it, technical difficulties. Mm-hmm. But from that first time to what we actually posted, there was already improvement. Mm-hmm. And since then, it's actually gotten even better since then.
I would say it's about the same.
About the same? Okay.
Yeah, not much improvement. But yeah, we're better. We're working on it. It's still a journey. It's still difficult, but... Okay.
And for the people who are watching, listening, definitely go check out that episode. Check out that episode. My bad. I got a call coming in right now, but I can't answer. That was... We'll pause it real quick?
Yeah.
We'll pause. And we're back. I don't even know where I left off. I think I was telling people to go check out the episode. Right?
Yeah. You did say go check out the
something
episode.
Like that. We were talking about, I don't remember.
The changes,
And you said it's pretty much the same, right? Mm-hmm. So since then?
Yeah, I mean, like, we try to communicate more and such, but it's still a work in progress. It's definitely a journey.
Okay.
Why you look at him like that? What you got to say? You look like you got to say something.
Nah.
Was she capping, bro?
No, I don't think she's capping. I think they both come a long way, bro. And I think we already talked about this.
Yeah.
Like you need your space, and I feel like in any Hispanic family, bro, like you want to be grown up, you need your space. Yeah, like that's the tradition. We always go back to the traditional Hispanic family, bro, and I think that's what it is, bro. Like if she wants to do her own thing, she's gotta roll, like and do her own thing.
For sure.
Like if we lived at our parents' house too, it would be the same thing. They'd be like, bro, like, o te alineas o te vas,
Well,
like kind of like on their own guideline, No?
I feel like it was different for you guys because you guys were straight, so
We still are.
yeah.
No, sometimes. A veces el
We
compa
still
se
are.
me-
You guys are straight, so like it's not the same. It's not the same.
I'm not even putting that element in there. I'm just saying the fact
Well,
that
that's the main element. That is
No, but I'm saying like the fact that they're like, these are our rules. This is how we want to, like, you either follow or you don't. Like, yes, that's part of it for you, but it would be the same thing. I'm just trying to use this as an example. If we weren't following along, like, entras y sales como si fuera hotel and like the
You
traditional.
did.
All right, we ain't gonna say. See,
Damn.
it's because
No,
you guys
no,
were
damn.
like you guys did whatever.
did we, Checo?
I don't know if I didn't live with you.
Okay,
At my crib, my mom would tell you, yeah,
bro. You know what?
Entrabas y salías como si fuera
Yeah,
hotel.
she would tell me all the
And
time.
what do you say?
No, I can't say it, but yeah,
Go ahead, fool.
I'm not gonna say
Compas
it.
Unfiltered.
I'll say it on another pod.
All right, bet.
But yeah, that's that.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
awesome.
it is what it is. Yeah, we're happy that
yeah,
nothing's
that's-
changed.
Well, I mean, it didn't get worse, or
It didn't get worse.
Didn't go back to
no.
how
I
it
mean,
was.
like that
So-
brings us to like the TikTok. So because we were like, I think we have like our good days and our bad days, obviously. So she saw. I don't know if she saw me struggling or she saw like I was not okay mentally or something. Because she was like, well, if you want to focus on like doing your videos, because it's like I was not really. I don't know, sleeping maybe. I don't know. She was like, if you want to focus on your videos, quit your job and focus on that while you're here. And I was like, okay, girl, I cannot just quit my job like that. Like, that sounds awesome, but I got a car to pay. I got things to pay, I can go part-time, And even then, like, I was still iffy. Like, she lying to me right now. This is a trick when she was talking to me. So she had to say it like maybe like 2 times for me to be like, okay, then like, I think I'll do that. But I was just like, she's like, well, did you hear what I said? Like, you can go at least part-time and like focus on doing TikToks and do that. And I was just like, okay.
I feel like that was huge, and I think I called you también when I found out, because I was like, bro, like that's like a dream come true to anybody really trying to make it on social media. I'm like, don't take it for granted. Like, really wrap your head around what she told you, and like how big of a move that is too for her.
Yeah, because I didn't
to
think
be supportive, bro. Because
that's 100% supportive, bro.
We talked about it a
100%.
lot. I mean, like us growing up, like the support, even playing sports or stuff like dad's not even showing up to the games and parents not being there. Maybe for different reasons because they had to work. Maybe it's different now, but obviously my mom, she's retired. Thank God.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, like I called you. I was like, bro, don't sleep on this. Like this is not on the opportunity. Don't sleep on like what's happening. Like the fact that she's backing you on something that you love to do or that you dream of making it big on. I was like, bro, don't sleep on that opportunity and that help that she's offering for you.
Yeah, because for a second, they obviously didn't understand like where social media can take you. I think it was until I got like my first check from whatever, that's my sponsorship. They were like, holy crap, like all you had to do was make a video for that. And I was like, yeah.
Which one was your first sponsorship?
McDonald's.
McDonald's? That's awesome. Congrats.
Shout out Mickey D's.
Yes.
Congrats. That was awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, so they saw that and my dad was like, girl, what in the world? He's like, I do, like, he was just like doing the math in his head and it was just not math in for a video. Like, what's going on? And I was like, yes, sir. And I think that's when they were like, okay, like this is for real. So maybe that's where she was like getting on board and that's where that came from.
And I know where your next question is going to be, bro. Like, did I ever get a call from my mom like that? Like,
No.
She saw our videos and she's like, bro, you're not going to make it.
She said, why are they
like,
swearing so much?
damn,
She's been
bro.
watching you guys on the live television.
I keep telling Checo, bro.
She watches.
Like,
I'm
my
just
mom
like,
watches. I
en
know my mom
inglés,
watches too.
y
She
I'm just
tells
like,
me.
okay.
Shout out my mom. Salud, ma. Aquí estamos con el mal ejemplo aquí.
Sorry, señora.
Mi padrino.
No. You see? No, my mom be telling me the same thing. She's like, stop cussing.
Yeah.
Kind of is what it is.
Mira tu hijo.
Yep. But to kind of backtrack, what made you get into TikTok? What made you go that route with like food and like I guess food reviews and Like, was it just something that you watch other people and you're like, damn, that's just kind of dope? Or
what did I do? I don't know, because I feel like I don't even know like where like my love for food started, or like that I was all of a sudden a foodie from. I don't know where, but I just remember like maybe like in the 2017, 18, I started like posting a lot on like Snapchat just for like family and friends. Like just if I was gonna make something at home, like a torta, just simple things, like anything random, and I'd be like, oh, this is good as hell, or like my Starbucks drinks or whatever it was, and like it was consistent, like it was like all the time. So my friends would be like, oh, you should like post on YouTube, like, you know. And I've always wanted to go on YouTube, but it was for like makeup.
oh, gotcha.
Which you also had a lot of talent in as well. You still do.
I do. But
yeah, we're still straight también, güey.
Well, no, go ahead.
So what is it called? So yeah, because I wanted to, like, I've known YouTube was like a platform they can do something with that. So like it started like when I was in like senior year that I wanted to do makeup videos. But bro, I don't know if you guys know, but I use foundation. I use a bronzer for foundation. That did not look well. I don't know why you guys didn't tell me anything. I have a picture too, and I'm just like, why did no one speak up? Like that shit was dark as hell.
I wouldn't have known.
No,
I thought you
would
were
have
too
known.
So to me, the makeup thing was more like powdery or like super light skin compared to what you are, like something like that. I would have been dark. Like, yo, bro. Like, but maybe I identify with dark.
You're like, it looked fine to me. But,
yeah, you look like me. I was like, welcome.
It was crazy. I don't know why. I have a picture of it and I'm just like, oh my God. But yeah, that didn't go as planned. I don't know. I was young. I didn't really pursue that. So then, yeah, they were like, oh, you should do YouTube whenever they saw me like posting about the food and stuff. And I was like, I don't know. Like the editing is where it kind of like stumped me. Like it's just a lot of work going like to recording, editing is just too much. And so
I feel you on that.
Yeah. Then the TikTok like started popping off or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'll just post like on TikTok because like what's going to happen? Like I already have it on Snapchat. I'll just transfer it over to TikTok. And that was like around not April 2 years ago, maybe, because that was or 1 year.
I want to say it's probably
1 year. No, because this April is going to be 1 year. Yes. So like last April is when I started to post regularly. And I had just moved back with my parents. So yeah, I was just posting like when I was eating with them. I remember the first video that like really popped off was like a Chipotle one with my dad. And I was recording, what was I? I think I was using my iPad either for lighting or for, I don't know what. And he's like, ¿por qué estás usando tu televisión para eso? And I'm just like, this guy. So everyone was like, that's just hilarious. And they loved him. So maybe it was my dad that did it for me. Thank you, Dad. Do, no? Yeah, they still love him. They're like, oh my God, your dad is our dad. Like, that's our dad. Like, you know.
He's other people's dad for sure, probably. Shout out my pops.
Oh, snap. No edit?
You're going to put it like that?
No edit. My pops knows. He a G, bro.
Oh, my God.
That was going to be my question, though. Like, which was the first video? Mm-hmm. But that's awesome. It was with your pops. So that's that's badass.
Yeah, I was having Chipotle. He was a good guy. I like him.
And as far as, I guess, like, because I saw you did, like, the 100 and 200K.
Oh, yeah. So I tried to do... So that's where my editing skills did not come through. So when I hit 100K, I was like, bet, I'll do a video for you guys, a Q&A on YouTube. Vira tacos and everything. I filmed the video, but my issue was that I use a green screen and like editing with the green screen, like Iris, you already don't know how to edit. Like, why would you add a green screen to that? So like, it was just very problematic. And then I lost the footage and... It was crazy. So I just ended up not doing that. When I hit 200K, I was like, bet I recorded another one. It was just more like less pressure because I didn't do my makeup. I was just very like, oh, I made the sandwich. I'll just go record the video, Q&A, you know, whatever. I see like spur of the moment. And so I recorded that. This was actually recently. And then it actually didn't take me that long to edit because like when you're recording like food videos, like you're eating most of the time and it's like.
You can't cut that much.
You can't cut that much. And it's like, I don't really say anything crazy or like. No sé, like with makeup, like it's more like editing, I feel. I don't know. So it was actually really easy to edit, which is good because I feel like now looking back, I'm like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. You can just record it and it's like you're going to do small cuts here and there and it'll be fine. So yeah,
how's that doing
that's
on
up now.
YouTube?
I don't know. I think it's good. I haven't checked it out.
So obviously you answered questions that people have probably have asked you or how do you deal with obviously the questions, comments, bad ones, good ones. Mm-hmm. Like, how much of a thick skin do you need to have for that?
Oh my God, you have to have such a thick skin for that life over there. I feel like you can, on TikTok, I mean like anywhere, but on TikTok, really like, there's gonna be both. I don't know, like people can get so nasty, like for no reason, like literally for no reason at all. Like it's like, dude, like you're watching a 2-minute video, maybe 3 minutes sometimes, and you're assuming or making up scenarios that you don't even know, and it's like, what the hell? So yeah, you definitely have to have a thick skin, because my friends will read the comments sometimes and they'll be like, dude, how are you like okay with this? And I'm like, they don't even know me. Like these people most of the time don't even have a profile picture or a bio or anything, and it's like, why am I going to get affected by someone that's literally nobody?
Right.
Like no identity right there. Like, no thank you. So for me, like either I will delete the comment, because sometimes like other, like my actual like supporters will comment back and like start like bickering back and forth, and it's like, okay, you're coming to my page to like, you know, hang out, be happy, and like from what they're telling me, you know, like it's their safe space. So it's like, why would I want you to come on here and then have to reply to some nasty comment and like ruin your vibe? Like, no, this doesn't handle. You're getting mad for like no reason, you know, like it's
Right.
like, so I'll delete it. And if like sometimes I won't catch all of them, obviously, because it's like sometimes it'll be a lot of comments, and it'll just be there, and it's like, okay, delete, block, whatever, move on.
But they do be having your back on there though.
They do be going crazy.
She be reading some of the comments to me, and I'm like, damn, bro, they replied back. Like, oh shit, they went back at this fool.
Yeah.
People
Pero
are
también la gente se pasa, güey. She's read a couple of the ones that are negative, and you're like, bro. And I listen to the video because she'll play it for me, and I'm like, yeah, bro, that fool tweaking, or you know.
That's just people who are not like happy with themselves, right? They just want something to say. What do you call those?
Or they want attention.
They want attention, but there's a
term? Trollers?
troller. Yeah, they're just trolling.
Yeah.
They're going out there
Because and then
trolling
sometimes
anybody.
I mean like it could be just 13-year-olds that are just wanting the likes on the video or on
Right.
your comment, because it's like they're just looking for likes, and it's like, for what, bro? Like you're such a waste of time. I just don't
But
get it.
that's the new thing now, right?
Yeah, I guess
Like
so.
the attention, the likes,
Yeah.
and
So what I'm trying to do now, because I really don't want, because what I've been seeing a lot, and like I've talked about it on my lives before, that like some creators will focus on those negative comments and they'll reply back videos or like to the comment, and it's like, then you just keep seeing those like same videos replying back to the, but why aren't you replying back to the people that are supporting you, you know?
Right.
And it's like, I don't know, like it just doesn't make sense. Like I don't want to do that, and because sometimes you'll see it and it's like triggering. It's like, okay, dude, what the hell? Like you want to clap back and be like, you're goofy as hell, bro. Like what the hell? Don't even make any sense. And it's like I'll type it out sometimes, and then I'll be like, you know what? It's not worth it. Like I'm not even gonna come back. So I'll delete it, like my whatever I'm saying, and just like move on, or I'll delete their comment, block them, and just keep going, because it's not worth it.
I agree 100%. We've had this conversation before, me and Noah, like about having thick skin, and it's like, man, like we're not there yet, right? We don't have any followers. It's like we only follow each other, so I might reply back to him, you know. But I'm like, yeah, once we start getting, we actually did have somebody, bro, who I think it was like on our Facebook page, but it wasn't even like a bad comment towards us. It was like one of our guests. I mean, I deleted it, right?
oh, I didn't know
Because they made a
What did they
fake.
say?
Man, I forgot. It was like, oh, that guy sucks or some shit. Like, I don't know, you know, something
Like
stupid.
you have to have time for that shit. You have to have time. I was gonna touch on the subject, but I was like, nah, because I don't want to bring attention to it. So there is something that like people made a whole account, and like I told you about it, but I don't want to talk about it because I'm gonna bring attention to it. I can tell you about it later. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna bring awareness to it. Like, fuck that. Am I allowed to swear here?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. You know.
Your platform, bro.
Yeah. And it's like, no way. But people are crazy. People have the time on their hands for sure. It's crazy to me. Because it's like, it for sure has to be like the person making the account, the person tagging people, and like.
Yo, but on some real though, the people that have time like that, bro, really ain't doing shit.
They're not.
You know, because like we got jobs, bro. We got the pod going. You got TikTok. You got work. You got editing. This guy's got editing. Like people that have time to do all that, bro, really ain't got nothing going on, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, sad to say, bro, but y'all some haters, fool. And
For sure.
if you focus that same energy on something positive or something that you want to do, you'd probably be somewhere.
100%.
Facts.
You know, so
But moving on from like
Period.
the negative,
yeah,
you
let's
know,
go some positive shit.
the
Yes.
supporters.
Oh my God, I love them so much. I love you guys
That's
so much.
awesome. And I was actually gonna ask you, but you already called them supporters. Like, what do you call them? Supporters,
Besties.
fans,
Besties.
besties?
Yeah, I guess because no one gets confused sometimes. They're like, who the hell are your besties? And I'm just like, you know what? Supporters is fine. So then you guys.
I think I said followers once, and you didn't like that. I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
It
didn't,
just feels
honestly
weird.
didn't
I don't know. To me, it feels weird. Like, because it's like tampoco no, like, yes, we have a lot of followers and everything, pero like to me it just doesn't feel like realistic.
Like the proper term?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Like you have followers, like maybe like Justin Bieber or like Drake will be like, "Oh, my followers on Instagram," and I'm just like, "No, pues sí, está bien," because he's famous,
Like
you know.
on some another level.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
You're trying to stay humble with it.
I just feel like I'm not there. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I guess so.
So do you? Okay, so like, you just said it right now. You think you're not there. I mean, for anybody else and for us, like, damn, 200 plus thousand followers. It's like, oh shit.
We've gone a long way.
Yeah, when I rep my sister like that, like I tell them, hey, my sister does TikToks and shit. And then I'll try to sing like, I do podcast. You know, she's got 200,000 followers and shit. I try.
How many you got? We got two.
Nah, I
me
try
and
to
Checo.
like avoid the question and shit. Nah, wait, but she's doing good.
That's funny.
But yeah, like as soon as they do follow you and they're like, oh, she has 200,000. You know, they're like, oh, she's doing good. Like everybody's like shocked at that number. So I'm like, okay, so she's onto something, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I know that it's a big number for sure, and I'm grateful for it and everything. Pero como que todavía no, like my mind just doesn't wrap around the fact that there's 200,000 people watching, supporting, and like they're waiting for me for the next post. You know, they're like, dude, where's your post? Like, why are you posting?
What was the fastest climb though? Like, where did you see it like really take off? Like, where you were like, all right, dude, I just hit 10. Oh, damn, tomorrow 30,000. Oh, 40. Like, or did it even grow that fast? Like, where did you see the climb? Or the jump, whatever.
I don't know. I feel like it was the whole, like once we hit 100K, I was like, holy shit, that was fast. Like that was quick. Because I feel like it just happened like
6 months?
really fast. Yeah. Well, within the year, I don't know how when. I have no idea.
So it wasn't like all of a sudden you hit 1,000 and then all of a sudden from there, ya no paró de subir. ¿O cómo?
Yeah, when I first started, it was very like consistent. Like I would wake up 1,000 followers, and I was just like, "What the hell?" Like my notifications would be like so many numbers at the bottom. I'm just like, oh, "What is going on?" This is so crazy. So I mean, like, yeah, it did go. Like I feel like I got to 10K pretty quick, and I was just like, "Holy crap, that's insane!" Like these people actually want to watch, and I was just like, "Okay, hi, I'm here."
For the people who are trying to like get into TikTok and YouTube or whatever, but mainly TikTok, right? But do you think like the hashtags that's what maybe helps, or is it more so just the content? Is it like what do you think helps someone to get there?
I think
like in your opinion,
it all plays a factor in it, but it's gonna, I think, maybe go back to like how you put yourself out there, because like you obviously see videos that go viral and stuff, and it's like no good lighting or like the camera sucks or whatever, you know, but like they're funny.
Right.
They're funny
so
people.
The content.
What you're putting out there and stuff. And it's like, I'm not saying that I'm funny, but I mean, they say that I'm funny sometimes. So I don't know, maybe a little bit here and there. I have no idea. And
Don't
see,
make
like,
that face, compa. Fucking
see, like, he never thinks that I'm funny, but like, then they're like, LOL, you're so funny. So it's like, who do I believe?
He's the one who made the fake profile and started hating on your shit.
Hating ass. We'll send you love, brother. But yeah, what was I saying?
That you think you're funny.
I think I am funny a little bit sometimes.
But it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what they think.
Yeah,
and they think you're funny. So it matters,
funny.
bro.
So I'm
That's
funny,
crazy.
brother.
You can be.
Okay. Anyways,
I've lived with her, so I know she ain't that funny, bro. She might have some funny moments that she's able to capture on camera,
but that's
and I give you props for that.
Whatever. Thank you.
Yeah,
Where are you gonna go with it?
Oh no, that was it.
What were you saying though? I feel like
shit. About what?
I don't know. We were onto something. This happens all the time on my TikToks. I always forget what the hell I'm talking about.
Well, it happens with us too. So
Yeah.
kind of.
It runs in the family.
I guess back to TikTok. Right?
Oh,
So-
about
or- go ahead.
I remember. It was about like what you need to like succeed, or the hashtags and stuff.
Right. What actually helped? He says basically the content.
Yeah, that, because I've seen TikToks too that don't have no hashtags and they have hella views.
But I feel like they
hella
already
followers.
have like a good following, so they don't need the hashtags anymore.
That, yes,
You know what I mean? Like I don't know, because they already
Pero
have a strong
empiezan, like there's this girl that does cooking videos and she has like ASMR vibes and stuff, and they always compare it to this other TikToker, and I'm like, dude, no, nada que ver. But like I think she started off with no, like, not even a caption or nothing, and she like through the roof. But I mean, ASMR is pretty popping right now, and like it has to be like good content. So she did really good, like really fast. Like she hit 2 million, like the
2 million.
She's just hit 2 million not too
Damn.
long ago, and maybe like within the span of 6 months or less.
So it could happen. It could just pop.
You just have, yeah.
So ahorita que dijiste eso, que it could just pop. So I wanted to bring up the fact when Vine came out that we were like, oh, dude, we're going to make videos, bro. And I honestly feel like, not that I'm funny, but I think I'm funny.
He's funny.
But yo, when we were, now this is like the perfect thing that we were waiting on. Like Vine was way too short. I mean, now I'm too old. I don't feel like I'm on that same mentality of creating funny videos. But at the time when Vine was out, like I was giving you ideas like, yo, dude, what do you think about this? Like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I remember that.
And like, I was like, oh, I'm going to do it. But it just didn't.
You weren't consistent, brother.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And that's also what's important. You have to be consistent because if you're like posting here and there, like, But
I feel like they had a different editing thing that would make their videos like really fit that how many seconds that was. TikTok gives me enough time to do what I want to do and kind of like chop it.
Pues apenas ahorita, porque antes it was only 1 minute videos and then...
That would have been more than enough for me, I think.
Well, how much was it over on Vine?
On Vine was like seconds, dude.
Yeah.
7 seconds?
Maybe 15,
so then
like
you gotta probably appreciate like the Paul brothers and shit because they came off of Vine, right? That's how they were.
There was a lot of funny people on there, but I don't know what, like they had some type of program that they would be able to edit them to make it fit like that amount of time. And it was funny, but the ones that I was creating was I really needed the power.
I wish they still had the app up because we did post some videos and I thought that was funny.
Yeah. Like I thought it was funny too. But
I remember you did one like who cooked this or who cooked my burger or something like that.
I don't remember. I remember doing
I forgot what
some stupid shit. I remember I did one like when you go to your homie's crib and they want to just offer you food and shit. Like, oh, you want this? Oh, you want that? Like, dude, I'm straight, but I don't want anything. But it was just stupid. But I think on TikTok, like now it would have been like, that gives me enough time to do it. Pero pues ya ahorita ya la mente ya no te ayuda.
I mean, you still can.
I just don't know if I'm there anymore mentally.
Yeah.
Like
families have TikTok, the Marquez family.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole, like, that's
a whole thing.
Yeah. People are out there just living off of, recording their memories with their family and stuff. Brother.
That's true.
Traveling and shit.
That's true.
You just have to want to put in the time and like edit it. You have to have that
be
drive.
Like, súbanse, güey. ¿Dónde van? A la gas station. Fierro. Vamos a echar gas y nos regresamos.
That's funny.
To take it back a little bit for like the supporters and whatnot. There's this like saying, I guess it's like people who are strangers will support you first than actual family. Do you believe that? Like, do you feel like you right away or you feel more support from your supporters than your actual family? 100%. At least for us, I can say, bro, like we have family that support us, that watch us, that listen to us, but who's actually posting us, resharing us, or whatever? It's people that we don't even like know like that. Yep. How was it for you? Do you feel like, or is it just us?
I feel like I don't know, because I have had friends. Well, you said family, but I've had friends that reached out.
Family,
Yeah, that reached out. That been like, oh, bro, I just saw you out here and I followed you or whatever. And I'm like, oh shit, for real? Like I didn't even know. Or like people that have reached out that I didn't expect for them to follow me, and they do. So I mean, like, and then family wise, I don't know, like. I can't think of someone that doesn't support.
I mean, you don't got to put Noe on blast. I'm just saying.
She knows, though. But she knows I don't follow her on TikTok.
Because he doesn't have a TikTok.
I don't have a TikTok.
He doesn't have a...
But that doesn't... I'm not excusing myself from that part. Like, I know that I should open a TikTok just to follow her.
Well, like, I also understand, like, not everyone's about social media. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, I get it. Like, it's like...
No, but, like, the family that is on social media...
To me, like, he's supportive because he's like, yeah, go do what you have to do. Like, that's supportive to me. Like, if you're not supporting me, it's more like... Oh, like, you no vas a llegar a hacer nada. Like, that's, like, not supporting. Like, you don't have to open, like, a TikTok to follow me and do that stuff. But, yeah, I mean, so far I haven't came across anybody that's, like, not like that, I can't think of anybody right now.
So far, your entire family has been very supportive on your TikTok journey.
You know what? Let me take that back.
Put somebody on blast.
I'm not going to put anybody on blast. But I feel like in the beginning... When I would record, because I mean, I obviously understand like there's a fine line between like recording like what you're eating and like when you're with your family and stuff. Some people might not feel comfortable that I'm recording, and it's like they're trying to have a conversation and like they don't want their conversation to be on there. That I get, but also like they make it seem like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, no te pases, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, then.
I feel like I've gotten kind of used to it because at first I feel like I would be like, really, bro, you gonna record again?
Yeah.
But yeah, like. Ya ahorita ya me acostumbré. But it wasn't the fact that I was hating on her recording. It was more the fact that I was like, really, bro? Like,
Now you have to restrict yourself a little bit.
No, I was like, just enjoy your meal, fool. But I wasn't thinking like...
I am enjoying my meal.
Yeah, and then you're doing it. You're doing your thing, bro. Like, that's what you're doing. And I didn't wrap my head around that. Like, I didn't understand it. But then I just got used to it. Like, now I know that if I'm going to go eat tacos at my mom's house de carnitas el domingo or whatever, like, la cámara va a estar ahí, la luz va a estar ahí, todo. Like, I mean, the setup in my mom's house is like pinche studio, you know? You know, ya la tiene bien perro, you know? And it's like, for the subscribers, followers, besties, like, just know that she's ready for you guys, you know? Like, so it's like, I already know, like, what I'm going into, you know? And my kids know, you know, they're like, ahí están, ¿qué vas a grabar hoy? You know, like...
Yeah, like, toma, mira, enséñales esto. And I'm just like, okay, bet.
Like, just...
But I mean, I wasn't like, thank you for that. Because I didn't, like, the fact that he came around, that's dope. But there's like other people that I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Like, you're not used to it. Like, they see it more as like, you're not going to get anywhere with that. And...
It's all more like the haters, you know?
Yeah.
Pero sí, la neta, I feel like it's like that though, bro. Like, the people that you would think would be like, oh, that's my brother, or that's my friend, or that's my cousin. Let me repost their shit, because you know that's how it grows. Like that famous TikTok. Like, hey, damn, how come you ain't famous yet? Because you didn't post my shit.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's some real shit. And you're like, dude, it doesn't get any more real than that. And like, honestly, like, casi nuestra familia or nuestros amigos, güey, they don't post us.
People watching like, I don't post them.
I mean, not saying that they don't watch us. They might watch us, but honestly, the main thing that we would post at first when we started, and I tell them all the time, like, dude, we would text people, hey, make sure you post, bro. Like, oh, make sure you share. Make sure you... Like, that was our, like, nah, pues no. Like, then you kind of see it and you're like...
But then I feel like then they do it once they see, like, oh, shit, they are growing.
Yes.
Maybe.
Like, oh, you know, like, let me share it now that they are growing.
Now they're popping off.
Now that they grew without me, like, let me do that. I understand that. I mean,
which is cool. We're going to take it whenever they do it, you know? Pero si te das cuenta como que dices, like, damn, like, why aren't they supporting, you know?
Before,
But everybody busy, bro. Everybody got a life, man.
That's true.
You can't wait for that handout, you know? Like,
yeah.
Keep moving and keep working, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, my thing wasn't like I wanted them to share every single video, every what, you know, but it's just like just a little bit of support. And even when we would talk, compa, we would you'd be like, oh, did you tell them to share? Did you tell them? And I'm like, oh yeah, but I didn't.
I would,
because my thing was like, if they don't want to, they don't want to. I don't want to tell you like, oh, share my shit, you know, like listen to it, or like, you know what, hey, if you do, you do. Now we gained like 2 supporters, right? Or
yeah, like ahí vamos con dos y medio.
And now I'm actually getting like people who like family, like, oh man, hey primo, I'm watching your stuff or whatever. Like, oh, that's cool, bro. Like, thanks, I appreciate it. But you know, a year ago,
yeah. I mean, it's
which
just,
is whatever, right? I mean, like I say, we'll take it. We'll take any share, any support. But it, you know, I just noticed it.
Yeah, like it's like, oh, antes no, pero ahorita ya quieres.
Yeah, and we still ain't shit, but.
Actually, bro, that's another thing that I was gonna tell you, and I'll ask you the question too. Like, you watch other people's pods, bro, or interviews that they're doing and shit, and like the people that are on there are probably not even like on a huge level, but they see that what they're doing is something, you know, and they don't say, oh, this little video I'm doing, or this little, they don't belittle what they're doing. They big it up, you know? And I feel like we always say like, oh, esto, like, nah, like, I feel like we should start bigging our shit up, dude. Like, not in a boasty way, but the fact that, like, you know what, we're doing shit. Yeah, like, hey, we are doing something. Like, our podcast is lit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like now the more I see that, dude, I'm like, man, we shouldn't talk like that. Like, we should big it up, you know? Because if we don't big it up, who is? You know, like,
exactly.
But how do you feel about that? Like, do you take that angle? She's like, no, I'm still humble.
No, I know what you're saying, because it's like, if you're not hyping your shit up and you're not believing in what you're creating and what you're doing, it's like, who else is gonna do it? Like, if you're gonna be like, oh, it's just a little podcast, like you're saying, it's like, then it'll just be a little podcast until you're like, oh no, like, go listen to my podcast, this shit's fire, like, you know, like, yeah, I know what you're saying, I agree.
I feel like I'm switching that up a little bit, pero eso es lo porque veo, yeah, mindset, and I keep seeing like everybody that, and like I said, they're probably nothing huge, but there's something in their area, you know? And this is like a podcast I'm talking about that kind of just made it click. Was a podcast in California, some músicos in California, and they're like, bro, like, go check it out, man. We do fire shit. Like, this is badass. So, and it's like, damn, I don't talk like that. Like, I usually try to keep it just humble y que se venda solo, you know?
Sí.
Pero like, la neta, pues yo digo que sí hace el impacto también.
Like, you can still be humble and be that as well.
Right.
Right.
So how do you handle that? Like now that you have the 200,000 followers or plus, and like you just
I don't really see like. Okay, I guess that's where I bite myself in the ass because I don't.
I already made it, fool. Like, what you mean?
No,
I don't need that shit. I'm here, fool.
No, because people will bring it up like at work. They'll be like, "Oh, you do TikTok, this and that." Y si me pongo como like shy, and I'm just like, "Oh yeah, like it's finally just eating videos. Like chill out. Like it's not a big deal because like, pues, you put yourself in a pickle, you know." And I shouldn't. Like, yeah, you're right. I do be doing that.
yeah. So ahí te va la otra. This is, and I was gonna tell you, Checo, because we texted about it apenas, you know, because we were. So we started, I mean, a little bit over a year ago, you know, and I was like, bro, our hype was so different those first 6 months, 7 months. It was like constant hungriness, you know? Not that we're not hungry now, pero...
I'm really hungry right now. I'm just saying.
Pero el excitement, you know? And like, now that I told them, like, dude, we've grown since then, you know? Like, we've grown, bro. Like, and we keep saying like we're little. No, we were growing.
Like there's progress.
And we got to keep talking about the progress instead of just acting like we're still at a year ago. You know, like we're not there no more. Like you're not at 1,000 followers no more. You know, you've grown and you have to grow with that, and your mind has to grow with that as well. Because now I look back and I'm like, damn, bro, like, pues andamos haciendo unos güeyes like diferente, you know, and just doing different shit. But now like we're at a different, not at a different level, but I'm saying like now we're like we've grown and we have to move with that.
Yeah.
So
you have to acknowledge it and give yourself the credit.
So
I'll give you the credit, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up.
Thank you. So I'm gonna start wrapping this up, but I do have a question.
Yes.
Right now that you are at over 200K, would you ever consider doing a meet and greet?
Ooh, that's fire, bro.
Yes and no. I don't know. It's a lot of pressure.
If you
it's like,
hire security, can we be there?
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
Are we gonna be safe or no?
I got 2 pit bulls I can bring. Oh wait,
are we gonna be safe?
Well.
Nah. Go ahead.
I feel like yes, I would, but maybe I don't know. Like I still would have like, pues quién va a ir? Like it's just me, you know. Like I would still have that.
But that's what you think, right?
It's like who's gonna show up? But then everyone's like, dude, yeah, do a meet and greet in Chicago. Like we'll go, we'll be there. And I'm like,
damn.
So people have told you to do a meet and greet.
That and like to make merch, and I'm just like, ¿quién lo va a comprar? You guys are lying. You know?
Hey, yo, can we talk about that off air? Merch?
Yeah.
That's badass, bro.
I don't know.
So it has crossed your mind, though. You have thought about it, but you just don't know if you would do it.
Yeah, because then that's like, where would you set that up? Because you would have to have some kind of security because it has to be safe for like, you know, like, and then also like people are crazy out there. Like I have had comments before that are like, I know where you work. I walk around there.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fucked up. I would see that shit, but...
Or like they'll just like, I don't know, like people are invested. Cuando digo they're invested, like invested and not in a good way. And I'm just like, that's scary.
I think it'd be, I mean, that's just my opinion, right? But like some kind of like a fest, like a you have taco fests and whatnot in Chicago.
And go there?
Yeah, why not?
You can also get kicked out of those things though. Like if they see you have a lot of attention and stuff, they'll be like, yo, what's going on? Like you're holding traffic too much. Like you gotta go.
You got it, bro.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, I would entertain the idea and see like what we can do. But I don't know. Like I would still have that mentality of like.
Maybe we should put that in the plans también. Like get involved with that too. No way, I'm trying to get involved anyway.
We just want some food.
Make sure you guys follow my brother. They're pretty funny.
Yo, before anything, I know you guys probably gonna wrap it up soon because we gotta go. But the impact that you make on people positively, bro.
Oh,
because you also have read comments for me.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like I don't want to like leave that out of the pod. That's huge.
Important.
So did you want to touch on that a little bit?
Yeah. So for me, like in the beginning, like I started off doing it just because like I love food. And then like slowly but surely, like people that are watching, they're like, dude, I watch you porque you remind me to eat today. Or I have an eating disorder and I feel guilty after eating and I don't think I deserve to eat or I don't think I should be eating this. And then like, pues they'll get that craving and they'll be like, oh, I want to eat it because you're eating it. Or like in that nature. Or I had someone send me one of those like, what are they called? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's one of those things that stabilizes your phone so that you can like record and it's like very nice.
A gizmo?
Yes, a gizmo. Something like that. Yeah. And she sent it to me and she was all like, oh, thank you so much. Your videos have helped me since my mom passed.
They sent you a gizmo?
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, not an actual, like it wasn't I got it off Amazon. It was from Amazon, but it was like one of those.
It was legit though.
Yeah, it was like.
It's still legit. It's fine.
Yeah, it was expensive. It was like $200.
That's a gizmo. Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah.
Not that the price matters, but
I mean, yeah, because
That's
it kind of
huge.
does matter because
Yeah.
it's like you're sending someone this, but it's like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like
you would have. What I'm saying is, you would have appreciated.
yeah, regardless of the
That's
fact.
what I'm
Oh,
saying.
of course,
yes,
of course,
yes.
of course.
But it's like, what the heck, like, and in the note that she put, she was all like, you've helped me, since my mom passed. Like, your videos helped me like get through the day. Like, it makes me happy, this and that. And like, I started tearing because I had just like spoken to like other girls that like message me and they tell me like their like stories and like what they're going through like with their eating disorders. And it's like, holy shit, like that's a different level. Like, I wouldn't think like that would open like doors there. And it's like I share that with my mom and I'm just like, that's crazy. Like, we're doing more than just like posting eating videos. Because I do get a lot of people too, like, why do people post like eating videos? Like, that's so stupid. Like, nobody wants to watch that. No, people need to watch that. Like, they need it because it's like they need something to look forward to and like help them get through their meal. So that's pretty
Yo
awesome.
digo que hay gente pa todo, güey. But when she told me stuff like that, dude, I was like, damn, that's touching, bro. Like, that is, or when she tells me like, yo, somebody sent me this. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, appreciate it because you never know what that person's going through or how difficult it is for them to purchase that to send it to you.
Yep.
Of course.
And you already know we come from the struggle, bro. No me canso de decirlo, güey. It's the real. It's the truth. So to me, I always, anything that involves money, bro, that somebody's got to spend on you, like, I always tell her, like, yo, appreciate it, bro. And like,
because they didn't have to do that.
they didn't have to do that. And that probably means a lot to them, So I wanted to definitely touch that.
Yes,
on
thank you
this
for
pod,
reminding
bro.
that. Yeah,
For sure.
Love you guys.
No, well, thank you for bringing that up, bro, because that is awesome. We are going to wrap this up. I want to make a shout out to our sponsor, obviously Lumbremix. Go check them out. They're going to be linked below, and if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify or you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. But we also have another sponsor for today, which is going to be part 2 for our video. So definitely check it out on YouTube. Subscribe to us. Pariente Mix. Shout out to Pariente Mix.
Pariente Mix and Aurora.
We're about to have some tacos. I'm so fucking excited right now.
Carne
Papi
fries.
burger.
Some papi burgers.
Some asada fries.
Oh yeah, expect them on my YouTube channel too.
Tacos.
And TikTok.
Poquito de todo, compas. Porque es el sponsor de
It's
este video.
It's a sponsor for the video. Pariente Mix. Shout out to Pariente Mix. Compa Leo.
Si están en la área de Chicago o están en Illinois, vayan a Pariente Mix en Aurora, Illinois. Look it up.
We will link. It's a food truck. We will link it. Where they stay at. I think they have like 2 locations, but it will be in the link. We'll have some links below. And other than that, bro, you want to say some last words? You, Iris?
No, make sure you guys follow my brother and his friend.
Yo, that's how she knows we charity, bro.
Stop.
Yo, she didn't even shout out her own shit. She's like,
I already made it,
follow
fool.
them.
Follow these 2 fools. They
she's
following
like,
each other
follow-
and shit.
She's like, follow them, dude. Like, nos trató como
Show
charity.
some
she
love,
did, bro.
guys. Show some love.
Yeah, show some love to all of us, bro. Go follow Pariente Mix on TikTok. Iris
Hey.
Eats. Compas Unfiltered. We got TikTok. We got Snapchat. But most importantly, bro, go check out the podcast.
Wait.
YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
Are you gonna
Tell
link
them.
my stuff in your description too? Because I can send you my link tree.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we'll link it.
Nice. My stuff will be in the link tree. All of my social medias. Just click that.
Awesome.
What?
We'll do the link tree.
Young generation. Link.
Anyways, I stand with this Compas Unfiltered. Thank you guys for watching, for listening.
Peace.